So now that I've cleaned up most of the references, we're going to run that again and see if it's able to recognize all of them as journals. Still 12 problems. Okay, let's go see what they're calling out now. Missing volume number. Okay, that's valid. Right, we knew that all of these are missing volume numbers. Missing volume number. This one doesn't seem to have recognized the whole author list. Okay, we'll keep an eye on that. Missing volume number. No pages. Volume number, volume number, volume, page. Okay, that's all that's missing. So the next thing that we're able to do is check that there's no duplicate references, especially with, less so with these alphabetical lists, but on the journals that use numbered lists, I don't know, not frequently, but sometimes are duplicated ones. And it just said that there are none, so that's good. PubMed reference correction. Now it's going to go on to PubMed online and compare each of the bibliographic references with what's the PubMed says. It matched 43 out of 44. That's great. 6 problems. All right, let's go take a look at those. It's updated. The year and volume are different. So let's double check. The list, human natural killer, T-cell. Okay, that looks the same. Nature, same page range. So it looks to me like the author just got the wrong date there. So we're going to take out that comment. And it's got a volume number. Please insert missing volume number. So the PubMed correction did that. Missing volume number, got it. Missing volume number. All of these have been nicely filled in. This one it corrected the author list as well. Volume number. Medline reports only 8, not 9 authors in the reference. Oh, that's because the consortium here appears twice in the list, so we'll just take that out. Move the and back here. That's all we need. Okay, Sanchez. It's still missing a volume and issue. Why? Because although the authors are the same, the year is different and it's got no other information. But the title's identical. So 99% chance that this was just a missing information. So I'm just going to insert it. 1068 to 1075. We don't really want that all to be hyperlinked. Just want that to be italicized. So we could take out that comment. Volume number was missing, now it's in there. Missing pages. Okay, all that's good. Finally, no more corrections needed. We next ask Xstyles to alphabetize the reference list. Congratulations, it didn't need to do anything. Next, we match citations throughout the article. Ten problems. All right, let's see where the comments are. Ah, yes, we changed the date in the references to be 2015. I think. Let's double check that. Sanchez. References, yes, 2015. So that's what that comment is saying. So let's change that. And the next comment, again, Sanchez, 2015. The citation matches the reference, but the capitalization is different. So we'll fix that. Sanchez 2015. And we've got a reference here that's not cited in the text. 3 references not cited in the text. Ooh, 4 references. So we're going to have to ask the author about those, whether we can delete them. Another reference not cited in the text. Okay, we will start a query letter. This is an immunity paper, so I'll pick that template. Save it in the file with all the rest of the pieces on this paper. And I'll just start something here. The following references are not cited in the text. I wonder whether they should be deleted. And they are Glatzer et al. 2013, Hu et al. 2010, and then I would add the rest of them too. Since this isn't a real paper and I've already done all of this, I'm just going to delete all those. Good. Save it. If they were numbered citations, you can check that the numbers appear in order. And if they don't, you can ask Xstyles to renumber them automatically. That's very nice. But we don't want it to do that since we have alphabetical references. Now it processes the authors. This tags first names and last names, which is important when the printer creates the table of contents so that the names are abbreviated correctly. The light color is first names, that'll be abbreviated, first and middle, and the darker color is the last name. So on names that are recognizable to me, I'm comfortable with those. However, there often are 1 or 2 names, how about this one, and I'm not sure whether it should be abbreviated SSA Karim or SS Abdul Karim. So I'm going to put that in my query letter as well and say, in the author list, I wonder whether name should be abbreviated SSA Karim or as SS Abdul Karim. And then I will correct it later on if the author comes back and says that it was not correct. And the final thing it can do is it checks URLs anywhere in the paper. Make sure that it's a live site online. No problems. Very good. Now I'm ready to actually read through it and copy edit. So I make sure that everything is capitalized correctly in the title. I make sure that it's not too long on each line. Make sure that the corresponding author has a asterisk, which was missing here. Make sure all the footnotes are in numerical order. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. This looks good. 15, 16, 17. There's an extra comma I don't need. 17, 19, 18. Oh, that's not right. We've got affiliation 19 before affiliation 18. So let's just switch that order. We're going to change 18. Just switch the order of them. So 19 becomes 18 and 18 becomes 19. And down here also 18 and 19. Now looking at the affiliations. They've all got periods at the end, which we don't need. We're also missing the postal codes for all of them. So I'm just going to put a postal code little reminder in here, and I will ask the author later as part of my query. This one's even missing a city. I'm going to guess it's Copenhagen, but I will ask the author about that, comma, and this also needs the postal code, Cambridge, Massachusetts. I happen to know that one, but I do need a zip code, so we'll add that. The yellow highlights means something I need the author to get back to me on. Okay, so then I would continue with all that. This paper had a graphical abstract as well, and that part gets tagged E extra to alert the printer that this is the part that doesn't go online, doesn't go into the PDF of the paper. Next, I'm going to go all the way down to the end of the main text and insert the received, revised, and accepted dates. This is information that's filled out in Editorial Manager, and then when the paper gets accepted, that form called the transmittal is emailed into a shared inbox. So Immunity Transmittal Forms, inbox, and here's each of the EM numbers, who the author was. I've already saved this paper, Cloverpress, in my subfolder. And looking down here, if I open it, you can see there's the submitted date, corresponding author information, volume and issue, and here's the received, revised, accepted dates. So August 12th, 2015. Revised October 13th, 2015. Accepted November 2nd, 2015. And the publish date I haven't decided yet, so I'm going to leave a QA, which really, for myself personally, I put it in there. It means query author, but it's also very unique. You almost never see QA anywhere else. So later on when I'm working on the paper, if I just do a search for QA, I find all those places that need my attention. Back to the transmittal form, I'm going to look over the other notes that were sent in. Is it linked with another paper? No. Do we have a new accession number? Yes. Oh, now that's interesting because the author didn't include anything about that. So I know that it goes here at the end of the experimental procedures. And I'm just going to put in text and QA so that I go back and ask the author about that. Graphical abstract, yes. Note for production, final title. Okay, author's getting accession number. Okay. So I'd better double check that that title is the same. Look it over, double check it is. And now I can start doing the rest of the copy editing, which is just reading every single word, adding commas, taking out commas, adding spaces where they're missing, like there and there